Hello everybody, and welcome back to Planescape Torment. I am your humble host, Tim. In the previous session of Planescape, we were wandering around the place trying to find a man who I believe had information... journal screens that I want. If I was corpse coming from... Yeah, Craddock for Bren the Sender. So yes, I'm trying to find a man around Pick a Square, so where Farod. So I'm looking for Farod. But unfortunately, where I went to, there were a lot of people that were very angry at me, and they killed me, and I thought I would just end up reloading, but apparently I just sprang back to life in this house, so I guess we continue on. I'm not really sure what I'm... Small dwelling. Hello there, Quint. You see a short, fat-faced man who's covered in filth and grime. He smells bad and his teeth are rotten. He wheezes, looks up at you and down and says, "I'm Quint, you know." Yes, I am. He looks at you suspiciously. "You selling or trading, huh?" Trading, I guess?
Dealing, eh? With me? Or everybody, Burkwitch?
Everyone, I guess. Right.
Hike off, Burk. Get. This kip's mine. I got first claims. You got no claim, and I have Farod. Cut you like a fish.
Ooh. I'm looking for Farod. So, Dan, I'll just trade with you then. Some sort of color leaves his face. Alright. He wipes sweat from his brow.
Want to trade?
Yes, let's trade. Alright, cool. I do quite like the,
Alright.
the unique language of this place. Like, you know, pike off and the dusters and the different things like that. It actually really gives you a very immersive feeling in this. Guess I found Farod then. I guess what I need to do is get myself killed. This is Farod's court. Wonder if that's a spell jammer under repair. Oh. There you are, Farod. Before you is an elderly man leaning heavily on a crutch. His left leg is twisted as if he tried to walk in two directions at once and paid the price. His maggoty-coloured skin is bunched heavily upon his skull and is flecked with liver spots. He's mumbling and smacking his lips and eyes. It makes the circuit of the room. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
A man's eyes light up as he hears your voice. "'Tis my steady crop of jink come to Farod, waiting arms again. Greetings, corpse," he smiles wickedly. "Have you come to us, Farod, for another jaunt into the mortuary halls?" "I've come for information. I've been told that you know something about me." "Know something about you?" The light in Farod's eyes dims. He studies you, mumbling slightly, and his eyes flicker up and down your corpse. "Corpse? No. Yes?" His eyes meet yours. "Ah, no." "What is it?" Farod studies you with a dead, even gaze. "'Tis a mama's fair, corpse. No time for games. No time for Farod to play the wheel. What are you asking such questions for? I've forgotten myself, and I was told that you know who I am." "Eh?" He licks his lips, making a raspy sound and a dry, parchment of sound. "Now, who told you such a thing, corpse?" Well, no one told me exactly. There were tattoos on my back, and they told me to seek you out if I ever forget myself." "Ah, so little said and so much told," and Farod falls silent. And suddenly you have a feeling that Farod is dissecting you like a corpse on a mortuary slab. I know much you would know. Much, yes, much indeed. He smiles slowly and folds the flesh. Good lord. The fold of his flesh and his face peeling back like a curtain. What do you know of me? He licks his lips and settles himself upon his crutch like a vulture. No, no, not free, the question you ask. His hasty white hands tap the edge of his crutch. Much I can tell you, but telling us across. Go on. He taps the flags. Oh, jeez, I've got to turn that down. There we go. He taps the flagstones with his crutch. His village is not that lies buried beneath Ragpicker Square. Not all, yes. Chambers, vaults, corridors filled with the dead, all sleep in their coffins. Somewhere in these holes, somewhere there, lies something misplaced, something mine, and it is a small thing, a trinket, such a trifle. Oh, just a token, merely a trifle. Never even miss it. What I want is your voice. Frod turns away as if embarrassed by his voice and sharpens like a knife. A sphere! A bronze ugly. Feels like an egg, but it isn't. Has a stick of custard about it. Fetch it for me. Such a small favour, and the favour I will do for you, corpse. Alright, do you know where it is? Ah! And why do you suppose I ask you to look for it? Okay, fair enough. I don't know where it is. I know it is very deep, far deeper than any villager has ever gone. It may be in the catacombs where the waters run deep, deep. In water deep, you say? I'll do it, but I want to know what I'm buying with this trinket. There's a lot of knowing rattled around in my brain box, corpse. He holds up a withered finger. One of them is a bit of wisdom. Everyone wants something, whether they know it or not. That is much I know about you, much that you would want to know. Alright. Maybe I should tell me what you know, and then... Or I'll pen your name in the dead book with your blood. I guess that's the truth. I'll try and bluff him that way. Next words were delivered as if he had a chance to memorize them. Then what I know will die with me, corpse. It will become as ash should I die. Nothing... Alright. See about finding this sphere in exchange for what you know. Very well, a deal is struck, a deal made. He corrects his crutch sharply against the flagstone. A sphere for a peek inside my brain box. Now, corpse, there is no time to waste. Go to the gate in the at the southeast and tell those shambling fools to open it. Make haste, make haste. Okay. Very well, I go to the gate now and into the catacombs.
Updated my journal.
You should be doing the other voices.
Alright then, I'll go.
Let's head back out. So we have our first major quest line heading to find the...
I'm gone.
Thing for Farad. Southeast, that's... is this the right way? The guide gives you a once-over with bored, half-closed eyes. If I use the gate bar your car, if you want to use the gate bars your car, he nods toward bar standing. Oh, okay, cool. If I gotta go to bar. You see a massive human dressed... Oh no, I was right. In cast-off patchwork clothing and reeked of old ale. He is truly huge, and obviously was chosen for this job for his brawn, not his brain. What you want? He gave me his leave.
Farad gave me his leave to go down to the catacombs. I need you to open the gates.
He swings open the gate.
Then get going, Burke. Don't waste our time. Farewell.
What's up?
gone.
Grave has been thoroughly desecrated. Even more desecrated. It had been hurled from the sarcophagus and it looks as though they were fighting and cut down. Oh great, so we've got undead to deal with in here. Whoa. Lesser Varguel, eh?
I'm hurt.
Haha!
Done.
That's what the age of the crypt. These coffins would be in near perfect condition. Whoa.
Encore! Encore! You know, I was just sitting here wondering...
Oh, they're cranium rats. Holy hell. Good lord. Hargrim the Bleak. Stop! Thou hast come too far, traveller, and trespass into the dead nation, realm of the Silent King. Thou wilt submit peacefully. Submit to what? 'Tis the will of the Silent King that those who pass the gates in our nation become prisoners of his land. Wilt thou submit? Sure, I'll submit. Come then, we shall show thee to the chapel. Know this, thou shalt be free to wander these halls, but not to leave the catacombs. Thou shalt be a prisoner here until thy death, should thou later arise. Thou shalt be free. Praise the Silent King, his will be done.
Updated my journal.
Well, it's easy enough since I seem to spring back to life as soon as I die. Ah, another member of the living. Most slain by ghouls this far into the catacombs. You are fortunate. You're Sugo, up from the mortuary. What are you doing here? Your memory serves you well. I'm no longer stationed in the mortuary. Instead, I've become a missionary in these parts. Missionary? Yes, I came to these catacombs after hearing rumors of the undead that were aware of these parts, and I hope to save them. Save them? Yes, passion ties them to their false life, and I hope to teach them to forsake these passions, and leave their false life behind and reach true death. Alright, fair enough then. That's all I wish to know. Goodbye. Maneuver your time before you go. Do not attack any of the undead here in the catacombs. They will not harm you so long as you remain peaceful. Should you prove hostile, they will defend themselves. And there are many of them. Lastly, you may return here if you need to rest. I could rest now.
Updated my journal.
Of course. You shall be safe in this chamber while you rest. Ah, thank you. Nice.
All right.
Looks to be a portion of something. Okay, it's opened up and it looks side. Oh, okay, sure. That makes fair enough. Nicking his crap while I'm standing around here, especially while he's watching. So basically, I got to wander around the catacombs, find this orb, and then get myself killed so that I can leave. Sound simple enough. Hello there, Mr. Bleak. The skeleton wears what appears to be an ancient priest's robes, heavy and ornate. He carries a large, impressive stave, which is capped with intricately carved horns, dangling pendants, and a gilded skull. Greetings. Skeleton, his eyes aglow like two burning embers, looks over you, but no reply. I know he's Harrogrim.
Are you Harrogrim?
It nods solemnly, a pendant suspended from its stave, trickling softly. There is something disquieting about its silent piercing. I have some more questions. Are you the Silent King? Because you're not being... Hang on.
Have you seen a small bronze sphere anywhere?
I've seen no such thing. Why dost thou seek this?
For a man named Farad.
Ooh. Skeleton draws back and looks up and away as if peering at the surface.
Blood still beats in his black worm-ridden heart. That wheezing sack of flesh still sends his pack into our homes to raid and pillage. It faces you once more. Thou wert wrong to come here. We tolerate no such desecrations within our borders. But I'm not of his pact.
Why, then, art thou here, invading our homes in a fetch and carry for that miserable soul?
I'm finding a sphere for him in return for information I need. There is no loyalty between us.
Looks over you carefully, tapping his chin with a bony finger. Thou do not seem the sort to follow such a man. Perhaps you speak the truth. Perhaps your presence here is tolerable.
Good. Farewell.
Alright, so Farad is unwelcome with the undead.
Hey there, bone boys. Hey there, flesh boys. We have here.
It's darkened creases and a few deep smells of decaying flesh.
Alright, cool.
Can't go down there. Ooh, what do we have here? What are you screaming about? The rot stink of this ancient-looking ghoul woman is nauseating, even from a distance. Her grey and green skin is infested with tomb rot and festering sores, and her fingers, each capped by a long, curved talon, are covered in dried blood and filth, her hair thick with scuttling insects and worms hanging from her knees. It hides nearly all of her face in shadow, save for her fanged feral grin of lolling grey tongue. Greetings.
What have we here? Some pretty meat, eh? A little tough gristle, sharp and meat teeth for your bone and grow fat on your marrow.
Questions?
Who are ye to come before me like a feast enter, accursed?
I have no name.
Then neither does accursed. And I call ye blooded one. Pray ye still have a name and a will before ye tear ye apart. My questions. Looking for a bronze sphere.
She shakes her head, lights dropping from... Oh, jeez.
I cast opens many coffers, many too. Never seen such a thing.
That's all I wish to know. Farewell. Ooh. Hello, Royal Guard. Ah, is this where the king lives? Massive skeleton, far larger than an ordinary human, wears ornate bronze armor engraved with elaborate symbols. As you approach, it looks down at you briefly and then away again. Greetings.
Greetings, living.
The boy.
Greetings, living. The voice booms. I stand here as the royal guard of his Lord and Majesty, the Silent King, and I must ask you to not distract me from my task with questions.
Alright, fair enough then. Be a polite tomb guest, I guess. What's the word I'm using there? Iron hinged lid that opens small coffin area. Okay. no idea what I'm supposed to be doing in this place. Ah! There you are. Questions for you, Hagrim. Why have I been made a prisoner? Just well, the Silent King, the living work court here, and made a language in the halls until they become the quiet ones. Could he be convinced? Could he be convinced?
Updated
otherwise?
my journal.
Just doubtful, but perhaps mysterious ways of the Silent King. May I speak with him? Creaking groans, the puff of dust. No. His voice deep and resonant. No. All right. And why not? His voice booms. No living creature may pass the doors that lead to his throne room, nor would I allow thee an audience, even if such a thing were possible. Thou shalt not see him. Alright. But I need his permission to leave. No. By the power of the Silent King, you shall not leave this place. Okay, then. What can I do to convince you? Prove to the dead nations that thou mean no harm, acts of goodwill, perhaps, and then I shall take the petition to the Silent King. Alright. Are there any tasks I can perform for you?
Updated my journal.
Okay, so the ghouls will miss small packs of well-hidden cranium rats that are taking spine here. Should I come across any? Okay. Cool.
Updated my journal.
Gathered numbers. Okay. Alright. So we're looking for cranium rats. We now have a task while we're here, rather than just running around blindly. Let's have a look at Stale Mary, see if she's... Questions for you, Stale Mary? I need to speak with the Silent King. Why? I need to leave this place, Mary. I've much to do, and I'll not be imprisoned here simply by stumbling upon the dead nation. It isn't right. Please. I ask only for a modicum of compassion. Can you help me? Close his eyes. Close eyes. Think of Silent King walk through northwest alcove, but only as long as I live. Thank you, Mary.
Updated my journal.
My skills have increased.
It was here that Stale Mary told you to close your eyes and think of the Silent King before stepping aside. As long as she's still alive, you should activate the portal. Activate the portal. Awesome. There we go. Hello, Silent King. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Stop this, Harry. Do not approach the Silent King. Oh. So thou come, Stilton turns gaze upon a massive throne. What dost thou see here at the end of our culture? What do you mean? And I must know that the Silent King speaks only silence. Well, he's the Silent King, of course. Why would he be saying anything? Why does he not speak? He's sad because he has left this place. He abandoned us for the true death and only left to us. Us who's actually dead. Is that so? How does he rule? We interpret the wishes of the Silent King based on what he said many years ago, and not been easy. Jeez. Hang on, can I turn this? Holy crap, that's loud. We interpret the wishes of the Silent King based on what he said many years ago, and it's not been easy. Hagrim sounds tired and sags beneath the weight of an invisible burden. Many questions I do have for him. Alright. So who really rules here? Mary and I speak to the Silent King, and we rule in his stead. And why don't you tell your people the truth? We wish to preserve what we have created and not wish to die.
Nor I.
As our own people learn of this were to discover the deception, or many as one, the hive mind of the cranium rats. All that we have created would be destroyed. This husk is all that keeps the inner and the outer enemies at bay. The truth is spoken. Alright, so I cannot force thee to be silent, but I would ask thee to look beyond thyself, to consider what would happen if thou spoke to what has been seen here. I only wish to leave. Grant me this. Yeah. You'll have my silence.
Thou mayst leave this place. Go on now, I beg thee, honour thy word.
Thank you. Farewell. Updated my journal.
My skills have increased.
Jeez, leveling up already. There we go. I should get the volume. Its withering corpse, impressive in its engraved Padre armor, despite its coating of dust and cobwebs. Apparently the mighty silent king, the lord and master of the dead nations. It appears to be little more than a desiccated shell. Take his skull? No. Okay, I don't even know why that was an option. Good lord.
Leave here now. We'll talk again later.
Alright. So I've discovered the secrets of the Silent King.
I'm gone.
Alright, so we're back up here. That's cool. So I got friends in the dead nation at least. Ah!
Die.
You see that?
Done.
Got that, you bitch. How do I save this game now?
Die.
Damn.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
I'm hurt.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you
I'm hurt.
give me a hand here?
Some tough,
All right.
There's some tough zombies. So what do we have here? To the Shadow
All right.
Crypt. Okay. Ah! Run away! Run away!
All right.
Alright, fine, I get it. You guys don't want me in your crypt. That's fair enough, but holy crap. Let's see if I can hurt the were-rat.
My bite's not working on this thing.
Yeah, that was going to be the case. You see a half-man, half-rat hybrid. His eyes gleam with a certain cunning, and the voice issues from the mouth that is only an insinuating,
So biped, is it? So biped comes willing to the hall for the many years one. What do you want, man? And where do you need to go? Sleep lightly, intruder, and speak the... step lightly, intruder, and speak the truth to Mantuk.
I came from the buried village and I was exploring? I guess I came to see you, I guess. Came to see me? Who sent you? No one. I simply assume you were one of status. Your tongue suffers imbalance with lies and praise, the mark of a deceiver. Speak plainly, yes, or suffer. What is your business here, and what do you seek? A succession of mistakes perhaps has led you to my door? What business here?
It was a succession of mistakes.
Succession of mistakes it is, yes. Would have been much better to have made one less mistake and not found your way here.
What do you mean?
Oh, no.
Or are they? Oh, no.
Done.
Ooh. Rats now. A bored-looking were-rat seems glad of any excuse to alleviate the tedium. What do you want, mate?
I'd like to get out.
Oh, you would, eh? Well, it makes it worth my while to disobey man so I can rest the wrath of the rats, hmm?
How about some jink?
Tell you what, your purse jingled pretty when it came in. 100 pieces of coin.
Alright, it's a deal.
Throw through the bars here and I'll let you go. And before you ask, you have to trust me to do so.
Alright, here you go.
He counts his coins carefully. Right, now get out of here.
Alright, alright.
Awesome. Ah! There's the way out. Alright, cool. Can I just click there and go? No. Alright. Ah, but the drowned nations, that's where I want to get to. Run! Run for our lives!
It's hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
I'm hurt. Weapon's not doing a damn thing. Don't let it end like this.
It appears to have ended like that.
Feels like I've been through a shredder. Done.
Can I pick up Mort? Oh good, Mort's corpse
All
keeps
right.
following me around. I wonder, is there anyone around here that can give me a way to identify these items? This mace. Oh. Hey, Mr. the Bleak, I've got your, I need healing. Ah, cool. I have no coin left, that's fine. Questions? Can you bring anyone back to life? Never mind, farewell. Alright. I guess I have to go back to, somewhere else to bring Mort back to life, which is really sad, but for the time being, let's see if this enhanced mace will help me do any more biffing when it comes to the
I'm gone.
the were-rats. Aha!
I'm gone. I'm hurt.
Yeah. Let's head on back. Hello again. Yes, I need to rest here. I'm getting the shit kicked out of me by rats. Those things really hurt. Oh, I can raise the... Good. Hey there, buddy.
What's up?
All right.
Cool. Alright, let's go have a rest then. You're back to life now. That's great. Wasn't aware that I could bring you back to life. In fact, I completely forgot about that. Let's have a rest, of course. Click, clickety clack. Cool. Alright, so we can go to here.
Done.
It's the drowned nation I'm trying to get to because the... What's the name? The guy said that it was deeper than he'd ever been to where the water is. So that will be the drowned nation, I'm assuming. Which, according to this, to the drowned nation...
I'm gone.
Oh, of course it is. Alright, so that is where we're going to leave it for today's session, and the next session we will run through this were-rat den, murdering were-rats and cranium rats, making allies of the dead nation, enemies of the many as one, and hopefully find the key to open this friggin' door. So, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble host, Tim. And be sure to come back for the next session of Planescape Torment. Bye!